All right. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I am back again with another video. I hope that you guys are doing well and I hope that you guys are staying safe. So, today, you guys, as you can see, the topic is on, you guys can probably see it, but I wanted you all to chime in on what you all think in regards to this. So, as you can see, it says unexpected benefits of being single after narcissistic abuse. Now, I just wanted to let you guys know if you are in a happy and a healthy relationship, then you might want to discard this or disregard it because you're good. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Keep going, keep doing your thing. That's awesome, because some people are able to get out of the abuse with the narcissist and go on to have, happily ever after with their person for the rest of their life, or they may have different challenges that come up or disagreements, but overall, they're fine. But if you found that maybe you attract another narcissist or another toxic person and the cycle kind of continues and it keeps happening over and over and over, and you could just feel like, you can't get over the narcissist or you can't stop attracting toxic, negative people, and you're just frustrated and you feel lonely, and you feel sad, and you feel disappointed, then this video is for you. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, I actually did get this inspiration from Instagram. It was from, let's see here. It was from Just Girl Project. So if you guys want to check that out, it's more so just self-care. And there's actually 2 other videos that you guys, if you like this video, you can watch after this video. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. And again, I'm not telling anybody what to do, but if you are single and you're just like, oh, you really want to be with someone, and, you might be distracting yourself from being alone, or, you feel, again, undesirable, or you feel not attractive, or you feel like, maybe you're not keeping up with the Joneses, or you might not be keeping up with other people or what you see on social media. Maybe that might be getting to you. I just want to let you know that it's okay to be single. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. And in fact, it's actually some benefits to being single. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first benefit of being single after narcissistic abuse is you have more time and you have more energy to put into your friendships, and you have more time and energy to put into yourself. Now, if you have friendships around you that are supportive, they're loving, they're caring, they nurture you, they nourish you, and they're motivating, encouraging you, and empowering you, definitely put more time and energy into them when you can. I know that did help me, especially when I was dealing with the abuse after I got out of it. I did feel isolated. I did feel alone. But as I always tell you, luckily, I did have a handful of people, probably maybe 1 or 2, just saying. Or maybe, more, probably on this finger, I can count the people. But anyway, I did have some people, you guys, that I could, call on, or that would say, hey, Joy, let's go out, let's have a drink or 2, let's eat out at this place, because they knew like what I was going through, And so, but then others, they did not understand, especially when I dealt with the borderline. But anyway, but yeah, you can put more energy into your friendships, especially because what happens, the other thing is the narcissist will isolate you from your friendship. So they make it so that, it's just you, and, you're not able to think straight. You're not able to think clearly. And so you're not able to get out of that situation, or see that the situation is toxic, or see that the situation is unhealthy. You get me? So, and then the other thing is that, you have more time with yourself. Again, as I always say, focusing on yourself, focusing on what you have going on in your life, and, your tasks, your routine, and that's good because, when you focus on yourself, then you're able to, self-analyze, self-assess, and basically improve your life, or do things that make you happy or make you feel more productive, right? All right, so the next unexpected benefits to being single is, and I just kind of said it right now, but it's easier to stay focused on your personal goals, right? So this is what happens, like with a lot of us victims and survivors, because we're so focused on a narcissist, because we're so focused on getting approval, getting acceptance, getting love, getting attention, getting liked, and accepted by the narcissist, and we totally forget about what we want. We totally forget about what we want to do, what makes us happy, what is like a hobby, or what's a personal goal or a business goal or a work or a career goal. We forget about that. And I'm only saying that, you guys, because that was literally me many years ago. I forgot like what I wanted to do. I forgot like what made me happy. I forgot like, wait, I'm so focused on a narcissist. What about me? And it's not saying like, you're selfish or you're self-absorbed. Like, no, like, yeah, you give your time and your energy to your friends and to your family, but then you come back at the end of the day and you focus on yourself, But again, a lot of times with narcissistic people, you have to be solely focused on them 24/7, 365. You can't have a life. Everything is revolved around the narcissist. And again, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be a coworker, this could be a boss, anybody, So distant family members and stuff like that. So yeah, it's when you're single and you get to focus on your own personal goals again, so that way you can improve yourself and you can empower yourself and encourage yourself and go to the next level or whatever your specific goals are. You can focus on that, right? The other unexpected benefit of being single, and like I said, you guys chime in, let me know, do y'all agree? Or if I do miss anything, let me know. So anyway, another unexpected benefit of being single is spend less money, right? So this might be more so for the guys, because like with a lot of females, when they go out on dates, they expect the guy to pay for it all the time. And it is what it is, but you have some females that will actually pay for it as well. So that's cool, because a lot of guys, they have this status quo where it's like, yeah, the guys have to pay for everything. That's the manly thing to do, So when the guy sees like, oh, the female will go pay half, or maybe she might pay for the date a couple times, the guys get so much relief. They're like, oh, okay, somebody finally cares about me. Somebody finally wants to treat me, So a lot of guys get a lot of relief in that. So that's cool. But yeah, you spend less money, because again, when you're dealing with the narcissist or toxic, unhealthy people, a lot of them could be materialistic, or, they could be like, oh, you have to do this for me, and oh, you have to do that for me. And they might be, very entitled and feeling like, oh, you owe them this, you owe them that, and stuff like that. So you just want to keep that in mind. Or it could have been, again, if you are dealing with a narcissist, because of the way that they grew, maybe they could have had a lot of things handed to them. They feel like you have to hand everything to them. So it's like they're always looking for handouts, So you just want to keep that in mind. The other unexpected benefit, you guys, of being single is a stronger understanding of yourself and your interests. As I said, again, when you're spending time alone, you get to know yourself. You get to know what you like. You get to know what you don't like. You get to know what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you disappointed, what makes you, enthusiastic, what triggers you, what doesn't trigger you. You get to learn about you, and that's how you begin to love yourself, and that's how you begin to like yourself. But when you're so focused on other people, when you're so focused on the narcissist, when you're so focused on toxic and unhealthy and negative people, then that clouds your mind, that clouds your judgment, and you don't even know who you are. Because the other thing is, you might begin to take on the beliefs and the values and the opinions of others, instead of being able to form your own opinion, instead of being able to form your own values, your own beliefs, your own judgments. And that's what it was for me, because you guys know, like, me dealing with two narcissists at the same time, they was always projecting onto me. So they was always projecting their own beliefs, their own values, and what they thought was right onto me, and, thinking that it was going to mold me and shape me. But luckily, like I said, I don't know where it came from, but I just always been independent. I always had like an independent mind. And I value that very much, and I began to form my own beliefs. And of course, narcissists don't like that. So, but again, the more you are alone, you can gain that sense of who you are, your sense of self, your sense of knowing, your like self-knowledge, self-awareness, But if you're around too many people, again, they're going to influence you and cloud your judgment, and you don't even know who you are, or what you like, what you don't like, what gets you going, or what the things that you enjoy, and that starts with trying activities. Like if you're like, I don't know what I like, you have to explore, and you have to become childlike again, and you have to try new things, discover new things, you know? And like I said, give this video a like, you guys. Chime in, let me know what y'all think. But again, I guess this kind of goes back, or this relates to the next topic. It says you could be more spontaneous. So again, try new things, be more free-minded, you know? Let me see. Let me just Google this real quick, y'all. 1 second. Just so I can explain it to you all. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, so spontaneous, performed or occurring as a result of a sudden inner impulse or inclination without premeditation or external stimulus. So yeah, so a person having an open, natural, uninhibited manner. Yeah. So yeah, just being open and free, and, you know, just trying new stuff, you guys. When you are single, because when you're in a relationship, it's like you're not all relationships. I guess this is more so for toxic relationships or narcissistic relationships. You're very confined, you're being controlled, you're being manipulated, you're being influenced in a negative way, right? You know, they're just trying to persuade you to do what they want you to do, not what you want to do, you know? But when you're single, you're like, oh, okay, like, you might get an idea and it's just like, oh, maybe I should try that. Like, that'd be cool. Or maybe I should not do that. Or maybe, yeah, I'll go for it. Like, let's give that a try, you know? But again, you might, if you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person, they may have an opinion, or they may say something like, oh, no, I don't think you should try that, or don't do this because of that, or don't do this because of what they said or what she said or what he done, or I've seen somebody do that. I don't think you should do that, you know? So that's the downside of a relationship. But again, if you're in a healthy relationship, disregard this video because again, if the healthy relationships, you know, it's about the communication, it's about the love, it's about the mutual respect, the mutual trust, the mutual give and take. And, you know, communication is great. So yeah, but even in a healthy relationship, there still may be disagreements, there still may be differences, but it's not like you're not supporting that person, or, you know, you're like argumentative with that individual. You know, it's like a healthy relationship is different from like a narcissistic or a toxic relationship, right? But even people that are in a relationship could still benefit from this either way, because even when you are in a relationship, it's still good to be your own independent person, because when you do get in a relationship, you don't want to become codependent on them. That's the thing, you know, you want to be interdependent, where you have your own life, the other person has their own life, and you guys come together and you just want to spend your time with each other. It's not because you're trying to get something from them, or you're not trying to advance in some way, or, you know, using that person for something, you know? So anyway, you guys, so the last thing is, I love this one so much. It's the unexpected benefits of being single is it's a great feeling to know that you're all you need to feel whole and happy, right? So the feeling that you know that it's just you that you need to feel whole and happy. You know, because again, I know that the way that the world is and society programs us to feel this way, that we need someone, you know, if we're alone, we're not cool, or if we're alone, we're not desirable, or if we're alone, we're a loser, or if we're alone, like, you know, it's just not the cool thing to do. Like, I need to have somebody, I need to be with someone in order for me to feel special, in order for me to, you know, to feel good about myself, or, you know, to know that I'm somebody, or, you know, that's not true, you guys. Like, you can be happy, whole, and healthy on your own. And I'm not saying that you have to do this forever. I'm speaking specifically to those that have dealt with narcissistic abuse. Maybe you're fresh out of the relationship, or maybe you've been single for a while. Maybe you've been single for like 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. That's fine, you guys. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with focusing on yourself. It's nothing wrong with focusing on your family, your children, you know, especially if you are responsible for them. But once they get at a certain age, you know, they do them, you do you, but, you know, you still have that relationship. But you guys, I'm saying all this to say, don't feel like you need to be in a relationship in order to be whole, happy, and complete. Because a lot of times, not everybody, I'm not saying this is for everybody, but a lot of people out there in the dating scene just want something from you. Like they want, it could be your status, it could be just attention, or they may just maybe power hungry, or they just want to know that they got you, or anything literally, or they could want sex from you, or they could want to use you for something. And so it's just not a good thing. So you just want to make sure that you're careful especially if you have been in a narcissistic relationship, to take your time, and that you could be vulnerable and susceptible to people that could be trying to come to you because maybe they feel like you can fix them, or maybe they feel like, you have something that they don't have. And so they feel like if they get with you, then you can change it all, or you can fix them, or you can heal them. But it's like, no, that person has to fix themselves. They have to heal themselves. You get me? So just understand you are fine by yourself. But like I said, if you are in a relationship, congratulations. I'm really, really happy for you. If it's working, that's awesome. And I pray that you guys continue to keep staying together. And if things do come up, there's always couples counseling, there's always couples therapy and stuff like that. And the other thing you do just want to be careful, and I want to make another video about this, is that let's say if you do go into couples counseling or you go into couples therapy, make sure that no one is lying to the therapist or to the counselor, because you do have some couples where they may try to manipulate the therapist or the counselor, to make that other person look bad or whatever. And and it doesn't benefit the couple. So make sure if you guys do have any disagreements or any differences, maybe you can work it out between you two, or maybe you feel like, okay, a third party can help us. Just make sure that both couples are being honest, because, especially if it's a narcissist, you can't take a narcissist to therapy or anything or counseling, because again, they're going to try to manipulate that counselor or manipulate that therapist and make it seem like you're the problem, or they may make it seem like there is no problem and that you're the crazy one, so. Anyway, you guys, I hope that this video was helpful. Thank y'all for the like, and chime in, you guys. Do you guys have anything to say about any unexpected benefits of being single? Are you guys currently single? Are you in a relationship? Are you guys married? How is that going? And you guys know that this stuff too can work for people that are married as well, because again, no relationship is perfect. Everybody's always growing and learning and improving. The other thing is, I would say something that I've learned, in order to make sure that a relationship works and that it's, always growing and expanding, both parties have to want self-growth. Like they have to want to improve themselves. They have to want to discover themselves. They have to want to learn about more of themselves. They have to want to keep growing, because if they just stay stagnant and you're growing, then you see the difference. It's not going to work. Like both people have to move at the same level. But if one person is up here and the other person is down here, what they're going to do is they're going to try to bring you back down here, or this person up here may try to bring that person up, but that person doesn't want it, so you just have to be careful on that. So anyway, you guys, I hope that this was helpful. And the last thing I want to share with you guys, I was actually thinking you guys could let me know, what are your thoughts? I was thinking of doing a holiday package for this month and next month, but I kind of want to see how it goes this month. So what I was going to do, you guys, I was going to have a holiday package, and it's going to include my book, right? And it's also going to include a t-shirt or a hoodie. And it's also was going to include like a mask, because I don't know, do people still wear masks? I was going to put my Live Narc Free mask in the holiday package, and then also some white sage incense sticks and some body oil. So if that interests anybody, let me know. Send me an email at livenarcfree9@gmail.com. And I like to do that, just my way of saying thank you guys for your support. And, I really do appreciate you all. And it's just, it's the holiday time, and it's always good, especially if you are single, to get the knowledge, to self-improve, to self-discover, and to just keep moving forward on your journey to self-developing yourself, So, if the narcissist is not in contact with you, or, they're long gone, maybe it's been years, or maybe it's fresh, it's good to get that knowledge and to get that understanding. So let me know if that sounds good to you. If you're interested in the holiday package, send me an email at livenarcfree9@gmail.com. and I'll definitely give you the details on that. So yeah, anyway, you guys, give this video a like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what was your biggest takeaway and what you do plan on implementing and what you learned. And as I said, if you did enjoy this video, I'm going to link 2 videos below. The video where I talked about if you're single and alone, why that is a good thing, especially if you're fresh out of the abuse with a narcissist. And basically all of this stuff is self-care. So more benefits in how you can practice self-care after narcissistic abuse. I'll link that below if you like this video. So anyway, love you guys so much. And make sure that you do either share this video or like it, so that way other people that are dealing with this, they can hear about it and they can see it and it can help them. All right, take care. Bye, guys.